All right, welcome everybody. We are live here at the Valley Hub in Helena, Montana, for the first stop of the Top Gun Tour. Bringing you the first match of the finals here between Dan Hamper and Nate Neargard. Got Gene Lagaki. Final eight. Final eight. Final eight players of the tournament. Joined in the booth here by Tanner Davis, Gene Lagaki. I'm Brett Korst.
Go check out my hotel room / Schuster's for
Camper, parking lot camper. Bet. They're my hosts next weekend.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah, these guys been battling over this 4-ball trying to get it off the rail, and then they just put it on another rail. So
He didn't have a look there. I didn't see what he just shot at.
yeah, I was a little distracted. He's got a chance at the bank here. Not sure if he's gonna go for it or try and stick this one. Yeah. Just like the match room deal now. So Tanner's brilliant ingenuity coming up with. Oh, slid it down into the pocket. Dang. Just a little too much speed on that one, and gonna give Dan ball in hand. So Dan able to get out on that one. Getting ball in hand from Nate after that safety battle. And I'm Brett Korst. We are Railside Productions coming at you from the Valley Hub here in Helena, Montana, for the first stop of the Top Gun Tour. Down here, Valley Hub really doing a nice job with their equipment this year. We had a lot of issues with the tables last year and the cloth that was on them, the rails that were on them. So Tammy and the crew down here at the Valley Hub really care about their pool players, and had the guys come in and recover everything. Brand new rails, brand new cloth. Tables are playing great. Everybody pretty happy with it this so far. Good tournament. I think we had about 50 plus players in this one. Really good turnout. It was a completely packed house Friday night in here. Getting the tournament started Friday night. Went all day yesterday. Get down to our final 8 here. See how this one shakes out. We will get the brackets posted up on our Facebook page. Get you a link to the bracket here soon. Our final 8 consists of Nate Neargard, Dan Hamper, Wade Thompson, Lance Stanchfield, Dave Garcia, Jeff Boucher, and Roger Creedeman and Brian LaFond. Actually, I'll go right there. Game is 10 ball. We got a race to 6. Dan coming up with a good hit there on the 1. Leaves Nate a look down the rail to the corner pocket. I'm not sure if it passes by the 8. I believe it does. Nate letting her loose a little bit there, losing the cue ball. Give Dan ball in hand.
Want a breakfast sandwich?
Dan opting for the safety there with ball in hand. Need a nasty look at this one ball just to get a hit here. Sorry, Frankie, I'd have had Gene deliver you one, but he took off on me. Frankie chiming in on the text message here, said he'll take a breakfast sandwich. Anybody else out there want one? Just text me. Dan with ball in hand again. Be looking at getting a second foul here on 8. Possibly going for the three foul. Looks like what he's going to do. I'm going to draw this back. Stick it right behind the 10 and drive that one down table. Looking at trying to get a 3 foul here on Nate. Nate going to kick off the long rail here to the 1. Calls the corner. And that's it. That is the 3rd foul, so Dan gonna move up on this one. 2-1 in the set. Race to 6. The 10 ball stayed on the table in that one. Don't see that too often. So during the in between these racks, I want to thank our 2 featured sponsors here. First off, right out of the gate, Great Northern Dispensary. John Brass and the boys over there at Great Northern Dispensary there for all your medical needs. Their new location over right off the Northwest Bypass between at the Central Avenue West in the old DeWitt Machine Building and the Valley Hub down here in Helena, Montana. Thank them guys for everything they've done for us this weekend and making it very easy for us to come down here and bring you guys a good stream. So thank you for those 2 sponsors making this happen. And also our 3rd sponsor, Top of the Capitol. You cancel on Top of the Capitol if you're in Helena. You're not on that list. Get a hold of Frankie and get on there. Where all the pool action's at these days. Top of lists. And, Dean Magaki, originator of the list, out of Billings, top of the rims, putting these tournaments on. Top Gun Tour. We're going to have 5 stops this year. Once again. To determine that 5-player Montana team to play Wyoming in June, I believe. That's when it will be. Nate Nearguard, one of the 5 in last year's team. Always a solid player throughout these tournaments. Oh, good attempt on that one. Just to tie it up down there with the 8 and the 3. I'll just see from my angle here if Dan's got a piece of that too or not. I don't think he can see it enough to make it. Might be able to catch a piece of it. He's going to call the cross bank on this one. Try and catch a piece of the 2 to cross bank it. Gets a piece, just not quite enough. I think Nate's going to have a pretty good look here at the 2 ball. Got some traffic down there with the 3, 8, and 6, but I believe it lines up perfectly for the 3-ball combo. So he should be able to break those out after this. Try and leave himself for that 3-ball. That's it good. Leaves himself a 3-8 combo. I have to have a word with my technician and ask him if he was only able to find a pink 4 and a purple 5 for the ball counter. See if purple and orange weren't available, apparently. Nate coming out nicely on the 3-ball. Sitting pretty here to get out. See if he can put this one together. Small lane here for the 4. He's got a tiny little window to get between that 9 and 5 if he decides to hold this. He may just elect to draw it back past the 5. He holds it there. Get between the window, so. See if he just stuns off this 4 and holds it for the 5. Looks like what he's going to do. Draws it back a little bit into the opposite corner for the 5. And Nate getting out on that one. Dan's going to concede. We're going to move on to the 5th rack of the set. Nate knotting this one up 2-2, a race to 6. Nate coming out with a monster break on that one. Got the 3, the 5, and the 6 down. He's got a good look at the 1 here. I believe a 2 and 4 combo there. It's possibly. Take a little bit of work as the cue ball's on the rail here for the 1. Gonna have to elevate up on this one, try and get a little draw off this one. Cue ball going forward a little bit more than he was hoping, and maybe looking at playing a safe here. Trying to stick this one behind the 8. Good job of that. Unable to come up with a hit there. So it'll have ball in hand and opens this table up pretty nicely. Old Norwegian Nate looking to pull ahead here. Getting a little bit of a back and forth between these two so far. A lot of safeties. Nate just looking for a little angle on the 4 from this 2. Get down to the 7. There's it back, gives himself a little angle on this 4 here. Hit this with some inside top. Bring it back down towards the lower side pocket. Goes to the other side and keeps it for the corner. Get a good angle off this 7 here to get over to the 8. Touch off that 8 to get over to the 9. Looking at a straight in 9 ball here. Hold this one, should be great for the 10. Nate pulls ahead in the set, 3-2. Nate having a little convo over that rack. Gonna head into the 6th rack of the set here. Nate Nearguard leading 3-2 over Dan Hamper. At the first stop, the Top Gun Tour here in Helena, Montana, put on by Gene Lagaki. Club. It's a good turnout for that tournament. Should be a good one. Exactly sure of the dates on that one. Should be about a month from now. Leave the second or 3rd weekend of November. Dates on that, I believe. Find out exactly. November 3rd through the 5th. Well, that's going to be the Montana State 10 ball, top of the falls. Yep. Silver Spur in the back, November 3rd through the 5th. Top 3, Bozeman, Montana, down at the Molly Brown, December 16th and 17th. Top 4 is going to be at Butte, Party Palace, and the final stop is going to be there's Billiards, Billings, Montana, February 17th and 18th. Rocky Mountain Challenge will be held in April this year, not June. 26th through the 28th, so ending a little earlier than usual this year. Gonna have a lot of good tournaments coming this year. Good angle off that 3 to get over to the 4 and get a little separation there. Self a tight cut on the 4, but pretty makeable. A little tough to control this one to get down to the 6, but 6 out in the open, so should have plenty of options for that one. Just gonna want to try and play pocket speed on this 4, keep that cue ball out near the middle of the table, right about where he was pointing there. Around 2 rails off the 6. Great shape here for the 7. Just gonna float this one forward a little bit for the 9. Nate's in good shape here to get out. Wants to leave himself a little angle on the 9. Does not want to get straight on this ball, but pocket speed on this 7. He should be good angle here for the 9 ball. Goes off the rail and comes back, so good shape here to get to the 10. Like Jeff Boucher over there on table 4 getting the win over Dave Garcia. And Nate pulling ahead here in the first set of the morning, or final 8. 4-2, Nate with the break. Give you an update on the matches going on so far. Roger Creedeman, Brian LaFond over on table 4-3-1. We got Jeff Boucher over Dave Garcia, 6-2. Wade Thompson over Lance Stanchfield, 6-3 in that set. The bracket is posted. It is on Railside Productions Facebook page. Want to take a look at the bracket and table assignments? Head on over to our Facebook page. Link is on there. Make sure you got that Scoreholio app. Stay updated on how this one ends. It'll be a good one. Also, anybody out there not subscribed to our YouTube channel, be sure and give us a hand and head on over to YouTube, search for Railside Productions and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you get all the live streaming action we're going to bring you this season. Being the first stop so far, but got a lot of tournaments we're going to be bringing you in the near future. Going to be down in Billings next weekend for a open 10-ball Scotch doubles tournament. I will be playing in that one, so I'll commentate as much as I can. But we will be bringing you a stream there, so be sure and tune into that one. And coming up with a hit on the one, but leaves Nate a pretty good look at the one ball here. Nate playing a safety there on the 4. Working it down on the rail. Putting a 6 and 8 between it. Doesn't leave Dan too much of a path to the 4. Not able to come up with a hit there, and we'll give Nate ball in hand. Another good look at getting out on this table here. Be able to slide that one by. Good shape here on the 7. Got a little straight on it, but should still have enough to... looks like he's going to draw off the 7 to get come back for the 8, so... Only holds it, didn't quite come back. Thought he was going to come back a little bit more, but he holds it there. Got a little angle on this 8 ball. Come over for the 9. Oh, he's shooting the 9 first. Yeah, he thought he about shot the 9 first there. Didn't realize he was trying. He thought he was leaving himself for the 9 ball. Wasn't even paying attention to the 8. So he realized at the last minute he's got the 8 ball. He's got a sharp angle on this 8 to get over to the 9, so a little bit of work to do here. But should be able to, he can just feather this 8 in and try and bring it back to near where he's at now. He'd be in good shape, but I don't think he realized that 8 was still up. Looks like he's going to try and roll forward. Put a little inside English on it. Makes a great shot there and in good shape. Turns out he's in good shape here for the 9. Great shot there off the 9, come around 3 rails for the 10 ball. And is able to get out after a near mistake there by Nate, but catches himself just in time and gets out on that one. Pulls ahead 5-2, puts himself on the hill for the set. Dan Hamper with the break. 8th rack of the set. Race to 6 on this one. And with a great break there. The 259 down. And plays a safety. Comes up with a good one there. Nate making a good hit off the kick there. That leaves Dan a look at the one on the side here. Dan getting a little rub off that 7, getting it in front of the pocket a little bit more. Still a little tight on this one, but see if he can run it down table, come off the short rail. Just holds it enough, so a little bit of distance here to the 8. Come back for the 10. Gonna have to put a stroke on this one. Tries to come around and comes up a little bit short there. A little 50-50 on this 10 ball, so gonna be looking at a bank. Just shy of it. That's gonna leave Nate a pretty straight in 10 ball here to lock this one up. And that'll do it for our first match of the morning here of our finals. Nate Neargard taking that one 6-2. We're going to take a short little break, get our next match set up. Stay tuned, stick with us, and we'll be right back.
All right, we got our first match of the losers bracket coming up. Got Dan Hamper, who you guys just saw, Nate Nearguard takedown against Old Smiley. Couldn't quite get the ball to find the short rail there as he scratches on the one. That'll bring Hamper to the table with ball in hand.
Nate Nearguard going on table 2 over there, starting their match on the top side. Got Dave Garcia and Brian LaFawn playing.
Yeah, Roger got him. Last score I saw over there was 5-1, so Roger must have pulled that one out.
Going ahead. If you guys want to check the scores and stay updated with all the other matches going on, got the link posted on the Railside Facebook page. Head over there and keep yourself updated on all the matches going on here in the finals. This match between Dan and Lance, and who the first one to get knocked out will be. One and Dave and Brian as well. And I'm Brett Corse, joined by Tanner Davis. We're Railside Productions. We're down here at the Valley Hub, Helena, Montana, for our first stop of the Top Gun Tour. Been a good weekend so far. A lot of pool.
We're coming up a little bit, little thick on that cut there. Didn't quite cut it enough and sends it into the side rail.
Yeah, I'd like to have that one back. Lance jumping out on this one, getting the first rack of the set. I believe it'll be Dan's break. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our 2 feature sponsors, Great Northern Dispensary and the Valley Hub. Great Northern Dispensary, Sean Brass and the boys down there at Great Northern, now with their second location open over on the northwest side, the old DeWitt Machine Building. Go see Sean and the boys down there for all your medical needs. And Valley Hub here in Helena, Montana. Finally getting rid of that old Mercury cloth, getting brand new Ridgeback rails and championship cloth here on all these Valley tables down here. What do they have, 11 tables? 11 tables down here? Yeah. And all recovered by the man racking the balls right now. Did a fabulous job on these tables. They absolutely play 1,000% better than what they did last year, I'll tell you what. He did a phenomenal job, and we can't thank him and the Valley Hub enough for doing what they did down here, making this a great tournament. Coming up dry there on that break. Leaves Mr. Stansfield with a look at the one, but I'm not sure if he's got anywhere to put it. I believe that 8 blocks anything from going to the lower left corner. He could possibly back cut it between the 6 and 3, or go on the side maybe. Gonna play safe. Get it down behind the 6, comes up with a really good safety there. Really good speed on that one from Lance. Yeah, a lot of tight traffic here. That's a good possibility, yeah. He's could be looking at something like that. Not sure exactly what avenue he would take to get it here. With that one tied up on the 4, makes it a little tricky. He's gonna have to move that cue ball a lot. But definitely a possibility.
7-6 cluster.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's what he's looking at too. Looking at putting this one right behind that 2 and 7. Oh, gets a little rub off the 10 and comes up short, so that's going to leave it down with an avenue at the 1 here.
I think he's got to spend on the 2.
Oh, he's got a straight line to the 1. Oh. But he does end up fouling now. Is that considered 2 fouls now? So that would be considered a second foul, yeah.
Second foul. The table's pretty wide.
It is. It is. I think I think you go for it here. What do you think? Huh?
Oh, right.
Getting out on it. You're not paying attention again, man.
Well, I was
You're in.
up on the right table. The rest of the
You're assigned 30 minutes detention. We'll see you after class.
probably about 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say 85, but 94 is a good number. Solid number. Solid number.
Once he gets going, it's a rhythm.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's
We know. We know this now.
He may get in rhythm. Who knows against Stansfield lifetime.
you are?
And he's gonna keep it that way. So every time he comes up against him now, he'll just do like, I gotta go.
Ping pong?
Yeah, right. What were you playing? Checkers?
He first got back on the scene. I beat him twice in in the little Friday tourney.
That's nice. What's the race to?
Race to 3, race to 2.
You know what? I say that's a fucking win.
I'd take it. I'd take. Yeah, I'd brag about it too.
That's why I'll never play him again.
I got the horse one, and I had him dead to rights.
Hey, I got the horse ones too.
You got him this weekend, dude. It's straight up.
No.
Yes, you
What did I?
Yeah, that is good. Good shooting. That is.
Nah, I mean, I wish I could have followed it up and kept it going.
Let's
But
say not to talk trash.
okay.
You ran into the horse and you got him and you didn't make it in the final 8. Come on.
I know.
Did you? Yeah, he still had a tough road to hoe. Who did you lose to?
Who was it? Oh, Schaff.
Yeah.
And
It's tough to run into 640 pluses.
right, and
power
and
to you.
me and Schaff, it was close, but I just, there was a few there was a few mistakes made.
Here's why I'm thankful you played. I'm thankful that the lower handicap players play too. They they come in and they know they're not gonna probably win it. And I'm hoping to make the finals. Like that's all.
Right.
Good enough to make the finals.
Yep.
Maybe maybe, and if you run into one of the monsters, maybe like you're really good against strong.
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to. But it
No.
could happen.
No.
And it did. You did. You beat monster.
Yeah.
Like
Well, yeah, and I played a couple of guys that I wasn't expecting to lose to, and then I played a couple of guys that I was expecting to lose to, and those are the ones I won, and the other ones were the ones I lost. So it's just how it goes, man.
but you always like play up to their competition.
Yeah.
So that how they
Yeah, you always step up. You kind of you come into it with expectations or whatever it may be, but
right.
and
I just want to let the people watching to know that the lower level players that do play in this, there's value to it as a player. And if anybody has any question about that, they need to ask Brian Paskey from Billings this weekend.
yeah, no, 100%.
He had the best. I guarantee it was his best performance I've seen.
Yeah.
It. He was one out of the finals. No, he was two out of the. He was two out of the finals, but he was like,
Right.
he went deep.
Yeah,
He
and
played-
that's right where I was too. I was 2 out of the finals, and
Yep.
but yeah, no, that's the beauty of this
That
thing.
means he
and-
went on a journey because it takes
but
a while.
but
to
it
get
takes
that far.
those lower level players like myself and stuff, and just elevates your game.
Yeah.
Man, it's 100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it helps you when you go play in events that are geared towards lower. Like,
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not.
Well,
they're
it helps
not
your game all
AAA.
around. It helps your game
Yeah.
100% all around,
Yeah.
and it's fun.
The learning is great. That's the value of playing in an event where we have all the players, and we try to keep the cost down by paying a little bit less to play in it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So to make it fair, because we know, but also there's people that want a chunk of money too. Tim Dietz won $460. Or,
Yeah,
well,
he got me my first match.
Oh really?
Yeah, he was the one who put me in the loser.
He played really good.
He played really good.
He was 525, and Koski buys him in the Calcutta for $50 or something. Not a lot. I gotta look. I don't remember what he bought it for. It might have been a little bit more than that. But he won I guarantee he profited 300 plus.
Yeah.
Just you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
that's where the
No, and
value
that's
is
another
of
beautiful
playing
part
and
about
being a
that,
lower.
chopping that up into those divisions
Mhm.
the way you do with the Fargo, and it makes it really interesting. Like,
Yeah.
you are not going to get a more interesting tournament anywhere else, really, than what's going on here with these Top Gun tours.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
So
Back to the match at hand really fast. Stanfield coming up with a wide open break. Dan pockets the 1, but gets a little funky on the 2. Had to spin it a little bit. Ended up coming up with a miss and a jelly roll. So Lance went airborne there with the shorty stick, and looks like Dan got a little bit of an unfortunate roll as well.
Dietz was purchased for $30.
$30 he went for.
So Jeff Koski profited $430. That's insane,
That's insane. I was glad to help him out.
right?
I believe I should get a cut for that. I just feel that's fair.
Where's Garcia?
When in Rome.
Garcia is he did
Yeah.
a lot on him. He went up.
Did he?
He was pick of the field, I think. He might have been pick of the field.
No.
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
Of that group.
Oh, that's the.
Were you here when we did the cup? You were here when
Yeah. No.
I think he was the pick of that group.
Yeah. So that's the. Is that the 550 to 600 or?
Oh no, Dodds was the pick of the group.
Yeah, I didn't think
Dave
Dave Garcia was.
He was $200.
Garcia's 596, $300. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good.
So
You two are messing around with the Fargo, or with the Calcutta, and didn't realize that Dan Hamper just ate a fly eagle on the table.
Are you shitting me? I totally missed him eating a fly. Seriously?
that's why people like him aren't supposed to be on the camera.
Hey, you put him on it.
I didn't actually. It automatically.
That's still on you, bro.
Well, the world will blame me for that.
Can we get a replay on that, please? That's gonna have to be a cut.
So, Jacob Stiglitz, who bought Garcia. Yeah, or $160. He's gonna profit $160. Gotta post the
Yeah, you do.
and wait. Um,
I hate to root against my brother Wayne Thompson over there, but I got Norwegian Nate in the Calcutta, so
you got him?
me and Scooby got him.
Okay.
Yeah. Boy, I gotta root for the Norwegian over there.
Peterman, who was on fire a little bit ago, was bought for $100 by Luke Johnson. He gets in the top five. He took second in Butte.
Yeah.
And he was one of the few people that have beat Jeff in it.
Uh-huh. You are kidding me.
Do that again. Show that again.
No way.
Please.
Even getting it. There.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Great Falls. Oh, pink. It's running a tournament in Dillon. To be on the same weekend that we're running it, and I hope no ill will or any regression to that. Like, people can pick their tournament they want to plan, whatever they feel is best suited for them or what they want to do. But
Yeah,
more power to
no.
you, so.
I mean, that's something we've talked about for the past couple of years now. That, I mean, you can't be worried about stepping on anybody's toes anymore because there's just
Too much.
there's so much. There's
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, it's tough to, and I think LaFawn's working on something that's going to help us with the schedule. Like, I know Darren Hutton has that Montana pool tournament
Yeah.
stage,
Mhm.
but I think LaFawn's going to build like a full big calendar and show where all the events are. You know what I mean? Like so.
Good.
So he knows because he wants to run tournaments in Butte too. I think.
Mhm.
But I think that having a calendar like that will be beneficial. But it's still a thing where you got to pick and choose. Like
Yeah.
It's not real like. I won't step on anybody's toes in Billings typically, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna run a tournament on the road the same weekend that Luke's running a state tournament, you know what I mean? I wouldn't
Sure.
do that to him.
Yeah.
Or any state tournament for that matter. But like
Yeah.
I think that there's gonna be tournaments that we're playing. You guys are playing in Great Falls and we're playing in Billings, or you guys
Right.
are playing in Butte and and you guys are playing in Great Falls or whatever. It's just the way it is.
There's a Ron Wood Saturday tournament.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good shot
Right.
there by Lance.
It's good though, because I think that
It just helps everybody.
taking like the higher level players out of a tournament like that may get more people encouraged to playing. And
Yeah.
hopefully that growth.
There is that
in a lower in a
They had 22 players up there yesterday.
good.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Is
That's
that
a
lot?
that's a decent turnout. Not bad. It'll as the winter goes along. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
but-
still like hunting season's usually a little tricky, but you know, as that moves along, you get into December and after January, then you really start seeing the numbers.
Yeah. We're there in 3 weeks, man.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be fun.
Birthday.
We're gonna my birthday too.
Nice.
The day after.
That's why
No,
that's why
false.
we planned on it.
Yeah, that's why you did it.
Yeah, I knew it was your guys' birthday. I didn't even look at the Facebook calendar. I just knew it was your guys' birthday. I gave you guys birthday present.
Yeah, sure.
Bringing the Treasure State
I
Top
know.
Tour. So you got to work.
This ain't work, man. This is. yeah, exactly.
You may slur.
Correction.
Maybe
Tanner's gonna work.
Back in bed 9 at 10 by 6 o'clock.
Nah.
Was that the triple track or was that the four?
You know, I don't recall.
That was
At my house,
no.
I had to bring him. That was a rough one.
No, that one wasn't. The first.
Luckily, Todd had a nice couch.
Yeah, I do have a nice couch.
You didn't see it.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Oh, he's
Where
talking
were
about
we? We
brothers.
were talking. Was that here?
That was here.
That was here last year. Yeah.
Was it triple striker?
It was.
The stop.
It.
No, it was-
Oh, it was the ladies. Yeah, it was the ladies. Sorry, ladies.
Here, like 7.
Hell, you
I
know.
had enough time to effectively tuck you in.
That's why
And
we.
go have a 3-course meal at McKenzie River.
That's kind of why we've adjusted this schedule. You know, I would like, you know, some of these tournaments we're going to be just doing Saturday nights into Sunday. Some of the tournaments we'll just be doing Sundays. So we've had to adjust our schedules because of my antics. So I don't know. It wasn't just my antics, but yeah.
Oh,
Well,
because
no,
I am the one to blame. My fault.
I just think
all your fault.
It,
It just brings better quality. It brings a lot better quality.
and hopefully you guys see some freaking like I cheer for the underdogs, man.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I
Yeah.
like. Garcia, to get LaFond over there. I don't know what the score is right now, but that'd be big, man. Like I know they play each other all the time though, so it's not like
You could double tap it.
Still trying to figure out Scorholio.
Garcia's win.
Garcia's up on that one. 2-0. Boucher's up on Creedman 2-0. Wade's up on Nearguard 3-1.
Right. Yeah. At the table. 2-0.
Got a kick on that sick. Oh, I'm just talking about Dave's game over there. Sorry. Yeah, commentating a completely different match. Sorry. Because this 6 is
dude,
elementary.
the whole thing, like the players you see right now, the players you've seen the last 2 weeks in the finals in Gillette here, you've seen Jeff, you've seen Wade, even made Wade made the finals in Gillette, Nate, those guys, dude, like I'm sure Jeff played a little bit of pool in the summer. He probably is. Of those three, Wade, Jeff, and Nate, I would say that Jeff plays the least.
Oh yeah, probably.
And I would say that Nate is probably almost overtaking Wade. Almost, dude.
Could be. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what all Nate's doing and what he's got going on. I know Wade plays
every day.
Yeah, every day. Wade definitely plays every day.
Yeah.
Got a 9-foot diamond.
And he spends, but he spends time every day. Like
yeah. Yeah, it's
like,
literally
he puts in 6 hours plus sessions.
Yep. Some days he goes 8 hours. I've known him to go 8 hours a day. So these guys are definitely putting in the work.
Different machine.
But Jeff is a whole nother animal.
Right.
That's a whole nother animal right there.
But the thing, dude, I'll tell you what. Last week watching Nate, I'm a proponent that I believe anybody that watched him at the Rocky Mountain Challenge and then watched him last week, they were two different people. He never really shows a lot of emotion when he plays. You know what I mean? It's even keel, but you could tell that he was more confident and he was carrying himself. But I think carrying himself a lot stronger than he did in previous.
Right. Yeah. I think even ever since he went down to Vegas last year and played in the Alpha, just a completely different attitude from Nate, different composure at the table. You know, just a professional attitude all the way around, and just trying to elevate his game and taking it really seriously. And it's been fun to watch him. Just
it is cool.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, anybody that's paid any attention to his progression, though, he was before, a year ago. He was still one of the best players. He was on Team Montana.
Yeah,
but I think he was trying. I think he was really trying to not necessarily make a case to be on Team Montana last year, but playing in those big events and traveling to those things and playing in those puts you in a different.
Totally, absolutely.
But I think that mind frame caught this summer.
Well, I mean, being on a TV table against Jeff DeLuna, playing people like Copenhagen, and it's like that brings you to a whole nother level.
Right. Oh, kick save and a beauty.
That goes down.
Correct. So a little bit of danger in the booth here. Got the 5-ball coming at us. It's gonna drop.
Anyway, dude, catch one.
Yeah.
Catch one in the teeth over here.
We're in the cheap seats. So Stanchfield with ball in hand here. Got a good look. Get out on this one. Put himself up 4-1, but he's got a little bit of work to do here, but pretty open. Yeah, Nate's planning on moving on to some of those Predator Series
He's going
events.
to Puerto Rico. He won't be in the Great Falls.
Oh, really?
Puerto Rico.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I heard he was going to go on to the Predator Series. Play some of those events.
That event, I'll give him tour points here if he wins it.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's got to be worth something, right? It's not true, but I mean, yeah.
It'll definitely go towards points, and if I have to pick it,
yeah. Gratitude points, team points, captain points, whatever it may be called.
I believe that people talked about what's going to happen here. There's already talked about. I've already heard the question. I've already got questioned if it's going to be the same year as it is last year. And we hadn't even got to the start of the finals of the first stop yet. And I was going to ask that question. I was like, well, that team did win it last year, but they still got to earn it this year. I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, watch one of these guys that you didn't expect. LaFawn's been in it.
Right.
And he's in the finals.
Right.
Kinsel was one out of the finals, and he had a strong showing. He just got tired yesterday. He had Lance beat dead to rights.
Mm-hmm.
Frank played amazing yesterday, and he just ran out of gas, I think. And then who? Mike Schaaf, one out of the finals again, just like last year. And he's 6 40-ish, and he's the guy that could have made the team last
Yeah,
year. Like,
no.
he would have made the finals here, and
I mean-
he did, and he missed, and he would have made a strong case for himself.
There's a lot of guys that could step up and easily, put themselves in that role, but you got to get by the usual suspects, as I call them.
Right?
Dude,
Dude, like Lance Sapp.
Absolutely.
Last year was he won the first stop.
Yeah.
And he had a legitimate shot. Him and Shaw I think they were both one out of the finals.
Yep. Yeah, they both played phenomenal on the stops that they could make it to. That was Lance's downfall, is not being able to play.
The difference between those guys is not a talent thing. Between
Right.
Those guys, it's a time.
Yep.
Those guys, Lance Sapp, like it works it tail off. That
Mhm.
that man works hard. I know he
Mhm.
does. I respect the hell out of that. Like,
Mhm.
good for him. Like,
Yeah, no,
I
his,
think
you talk to his family comes first.
Yeah,
That's
I think-
Lance's deal. Isn't it?
And same goes for like a guy like Dawes. I was glad that Dawes made it here, but because he hadn't made it to a stop last year. Glad that he made it. He's really talented.
Yeah.
He's better than his Fargo rate too. He just ran into Rich Little. I told everybody in Calcutta.
Yep.
But this guy's Rich Little sneaks into the
Yep.
finals. Like,
Old little Icky.
yep.
He's been strong in everything that I've seen him in.
Under 550, and he's been in 3 finals.
Yeah.
Well, it is possible. It's something that people can do. Like, you play good, we'll get there. I think doesn't happen all the time. And obviously, if you look at the Calcutta list, it's like the 5 top guys are all in it.
Right. Yep.
Maybe even 6.
Yep. I mean, what our
1, 2,
our whole team from last year's in it, right?
except for Jim. Thanks
Oh,
to you,
yeah.
jerk.
Well, sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. That was a highlight of my weekend. Not gonna lie.
The 5 top. Yeah, the 5 top Fargo rate. Then you skip. Uh, 12. So it's 17, 12, 9.
As far as ranking,
Like as far as the
Fargo rate. Yep.
We have a 17 in here, you would say,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Maybe the 17th seed.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude,
That's the beauty of these tournaments, man. That's cool.
it's about the state tournament. They watch. It's changing the A divisions playing on that.
Oh, I didn't know that. A division's playing on all the 9-footers, huh? Oh, nice. Nice.
A division doubles, or well, there's only one division. So
There's open Scotch doubles. There's mixed Scotch doubles.
Yep.
Then there's
They don't-
men's A and men's B.
Yep, that's all there is this year. They don't have senior. They took the senior out this year
Yeah.
because they don't have room.
Right.
Which is understandable. There's a few seniors, and I hope they play in one of the divisions. But you can register. That should be shared on all the top of the pages.
Yeah. You can go to Scoreholio and pre-register for that one.
I'm calling it right now. Day ball champ. He's by far, as I think he is the strongest 9-foot player.
I don't know much of Jeff's 9-foot game. I've never really. Yeah.
I mean, his specialty is bar box.
Yeah.
He can work in tight quarters.
Yeah.
And Jeff makes balls from everywhere.
Right.
And Jeff could be in the final of that one also. But I really think that if you're picking somebody right now, I'm picking Wade.
No, that's really interesting. I didn't know it was going to be done on just 9-footers for the men's A.
Right. And him and Jeff
So-
play open Scotch together. But
Yeah.
they got to play me on the horse, so they'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
giving up a little bit of weight there. but
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
I'm gonna play mixed Scotch with my sis. Yes, as
Cool.
per usual. We won it 2 years ago. Yeah. and I think third last year before. I don't think we made it last year. I think it was the year before.
Maisie and Sky are gnarly to play.
Yeah.
And
That's
there's some other gnarly
there's a
ones.
few good teams in there. So it's always a fun one. I just like that one because it's so much fun. Like we have a blast when we play that one. Like
Right.
that mixed scotch we get a little gnarly and it's fun.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun. I love playing with Brittany. She's just a great partner. We don't have to say nothing to each other. We just play our game, you know, and on we go. Real easy. So that's always fun. I always bug her every year. I gotta twist her arm. Come on, please be my partner.
Dude, hey, how about the change in speed of the table from this year to last year?
Oh yeah, we talked about that a little bit, and what Dan had done here with these tables, and they are playing absolutely phenomenal this
Dude,
year.
that's why he was pissed at that fly and ate it for getting on his table. It's so weird.
Hey, get off my table! First he hits it with his stick, kills it.
Oh, he Miyagi'd it?
Yeah, he totally Miyagi'd it.
He killed that fly with a stick?
Yeah, we have it. We have him on film killing it with a stick. We just missed him eating it.
Oh, no. That's like the Congo, dude.
Right?
It wasn't with the stick. It was
He just
with the stick.
right the tip of the stick.
Or the other part of his stick.
Right, you guys wonder why he's so good and like he looks so awkward when he can play that. Dude can kill flies with the tip of that stick. And so you know he can hit anything from anywhere with that thing. Man, insane.
Even smiled with him, Press. He looked at him and goes, "Nice fucking job, baby."
Jeez. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
we'll repost that, at least what we got of it.
Oh,
It kind of
yeah.
cut out when he ate it, but he killed the fly and then ate it. A real interesting moment that we've never seen before.
Dan's got a lot of quirks and he likes to push boundaries a little bit. I
Right.
would say, you know what I mean?
know.
I don't. It's just his personality. It's the way he is. Whatever. Like you either learn to live with it or live with it.
He's a character,
you know?
man.
Rock and roll's got Ozzy in the bat.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Pool community's got Dan
I
Handler in the
know.
fly.
No shit.
That's a good
no
analogy
kidding.
right there.
It's like, dude, you can see him talking like Ozzy when he gets a little older. He kind of walks like him right now. He does. Dude, the other thing, dude, you need to chill. The other thing is he's so dry.
Yeah,
He's so dry. Like people do not get that dry. And he'll say something
like,
that's really funny.
yeah,
and you won't catch it.
yeah. You won't even realize he's like
Right.
completely fucking
And
with you.
yeah, he just doesn't. I know that there's people that don't like him. I know he's definitely created reasons why.
Sure.
And I respect the people that feel that way. Like the guy was like.
As have
I
I.
feel like he's done what he's needed to do with me, and he's said what he's needed to say to me, and been and at all of my events, I haven't really had any problems with him. He does like to push the limits. Like he wanted to start putting it on the clock over there for a second. I just ignored what he was saying because let's just get through it. We'll get through it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if he were to make this team, Nate's going to be a teammate. So let's be buds.
Right.
Cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, and Nate probably did spend a lot of time looking at that shot, but like it means that much to him. You know what I mean? Let the guy
Yeah,
do.
100%. I mean, you see the pros do the same thing if they're not on the shot clock.
Yeah.
Some of them take their time on certain shots, you know.
Nate doesn't.
It's just it's how serious you take it. So the rules are the rules, and
And he's definitely like grinding over there with Wade right now. It's 3-2.
sure.
So pretty good.
But Inchfield has the record for funny happening on the table over here. Last
Really?
year was the dude over
Yeah,
rolling
the
with the
dude?
trolling motor out.
yeah.
Dude,
That was a funny moment. I mean, guys getting ready to break for a third or fourth place match, and the guy just walks to the table with his fly down and starts feeling
Hanging
around
brain.
the table. You know, it's like,
It's hanging brain.
whoa.
Go check the belt.
Good fly, bud. All right, so we're out on that.
Dude,
We'll take a short
How's that
little
not a
break
good match?
here.
You killed a fucking fly with the tip of your stick. That was sick.
Roger. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Got our next match here. Lance Stanchfield and Roger Creedeman.
We just pulled out to a 4-3 lead there with that 10 ball.
My monitor.
Brothers. I'm crazy that's the picture. That's Shane.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah?
Lance playing a little safety there.
What happened?
Roger coming up to the table. Playing Mr. Boucher. He's going to be taking a look at this 2-ball.
Roger playing for the hit there. Up with a pretty good one there on the 2. Underneath the 10. Lance able to see it. Gets a hit on the 2, but hangs that one in front of the pocket there for Roger. Roger drawing for the 4 in the side. Good position here. Got to decide what he wants to do with that 5. May elect to take it in the same pocket or slide it by the 9. Believe the 10 gonna block it corner. So Probably gonna be looking at taking this 5, the opposite side pocket. Roger, whitewash by Jeff over there. 6-0. Best match. A little kiss off the 9. Holds it there for the 6. Gonna come off the short rail, back up for the 7. Pretty much a stop shot here to get on the 8. Had a little more angle than I could see, so slid it across. Good shape here. The 8. Come back just a hair. Little angle off this 9 for the 10. Roger should be in the driver's seat for the first rack of this set. Roger Creedman jumping out. 1-0 against Lance Stanchfield out of Butte, Wise River, Montana.
That was a really good series there by Roger, able to get it. I thought when Lance shot that 2 ball, if he could see that side of the 2, that 2 ball was going to fall straight in and just hung off that back side of the pocket.
Yeah, it was really just put that 2 enough behind the 10, enough for Lance not to be able to find the pocket on it, and just hung it there for Roger, and that was all she wrote.
A couple of tight little shape spots there for Roger, but able to connect the dots and get out, and did so rather nicely.
Yeah, a little bit of tight traffic in the middle of the table, all those side pocket shots, but he played them textbook style and able to secure the first game on this set. Getting a little rub on that 1. 9 kicking the 1 in. And he's got to look at the 2. Not the easiest shot. Down table. Opposite corner. But I think natural angle on this one. If he's able to pot the ball, he should be in good shape with the 3.
Overall, it's a pretty nice table to work here.
Yeah,
We can
everything's
start
pretty
off with
open.
this. Yeah, start off strong with this 2 ball. He'll be all right.
Not a whole lot of trouble balls to speak of.
I think the
Just
2 ball and then getting on the right shape for that 4 ball.
yeah.
Which again starts with making this 2 ball and getting the proper shape he needs. Good shot there.
Does he pull this one back for the 4 in the side?
I
Or
like the side pocket here. That 4 ball's pretty close up. He'd have to get pretty straight to that side pocket.
yeah,
Uh,
good draw stroke there to get down for that 4.
Would have liked to been off that rail a little bit, but should be able to make it work. Has a little bit of an angle to work with to kind of float out for that 5 ball.
Yeah, bit of a touchy shot here. Got to really control his speed. Just floated up for the 5.
That's a
Great.
really good shot.
Great touch there.
He's a little straight on the 6. He'll be all right though. Float this one forward just a hair for the ball. Oh, missed it. Thought Roger was gonna make his way out on that rack. And Lance will come to the table with the 4-ball out.
Lance, get me out there. And knotting this one up, 1-1. Will be Lance's break. Get you guys updated on some of the other scores going on the other tables. Got Wade Thompson playing Nate Nearguard over there, table 2. On the top side, they're knotted up 4-4. Dave Garcia and Brian LaFawn. Dave Garcia up on that one 5-2. And Jeffrey Boucher is awaiting the winner of Wade and Nate.
And the winner of Dave's match will go on to play the loser.
Yes,
Wade and
correct.
Nate. So we got the 1-ball down there.
Again, we have the bracket posted up on Railside Productions Facebook page. If you guys want to keep up on all the other games, head on over there.
I don't know who your tech guy is, but apparently he's a dummy. Because got informed today that if you go to our Facebook page and click on our YouTube link, it goes to a YouTube channel full of trains.
I was not aware of that, but good catch. I don't know who the tech guy is, but job may be
Maybe open.
we may have an opening here at Railside.
Pretty likes breaking brand new cameras too.
Yeah. We were supposed to have a real nice vertical view of the table today, but
I'm only taking responsibility for a quarter of that, by the way.
yeah, I think there may have been some other factors, but we'll get there.
Got Lance here trying to make some magic happen on this rack. Nice draw shot there on the 3 ball. Got a little bit of angle to get from the 4 to the 5. Good shot there. No, just the 10 ball to maintain some shape on the 5. Got a decent angle to get over from the 5 to the 6.
Yeah, he's sitting pretty on this 5 here. A little bit of angle. It's gonna stun it across. Slide it below that 8.
Just like that. That was a beautiful shot. Got a little bit of angle where you can make that 7 ball shot just a skosh easier.
Yep. Just enough to come off the rail here. Put his cue ball right back in the middle of the table.
Good draw shot there. Crosses over the 8 ball to. He'll end up playing that in the hard lower right corner.
He's gonna come around 3 rails, 2 rails. Really flirting with the corner pocket there, but come out good. Good shape here for the 9. Be able to come 2 rails for this 10.
Roger
That'll
says
do
that's
it.
good. Nice little textbook out there from Lance. Really well played there.
Really well played. Pulls ahead 2-1 in the set. Heading into the 4th rack. Gonna be Roger's break. We'll take a moment to mention our sponsors. 3 sponsors for this event that really made this happen. Couldn't have done it without these guys. Great Northern Dispensary, Sean Brass and everybody down there at Great Northern and their new location. Just off the Northwest Bypass and Central Avenue West in the old DeWitt Machine building. Go down and see Sean and everybody for all your medical needs in the Valley Hub down here in Helena, Montana. Tammy and Paul, everyone down here doing a lot of work, putting in a lot of work to their tables, making their equipment top notch down here. A lot better than it was last year. Huge improvement. And man, this place was jam packed Friday and Saturday night. Friday night especially, it was nuts in here. A little tough trying to play a tournament, but it was a lot of fun. And Frank Kinsel on top of the Capitol, those guys helping us out, keep this stream rolling for this one. If you're in the Helena area, get on that list, man. Where it's at. Roger with the break here, 4th rack of the set. And catching it a little high. And cue ball finds the pocket. 2 balls down.
So I guess going to play the 1 ball into the side. Not sure if he's going to play it clean or bump that 9 ball down the rail.
Wade Thompson putting himself on the hill over there against Nate Nearguard. That one's 5-4. Dave Garcia is on the hill against Brian LaFond on table 3, 5-3 in that one.
Finally playing the one off the 9 to move the 9 out of there. Getting a little weird with this 3 ball because it punched the 4 out. Plays it beautifully. Nice little recovery shot there. Real good shot there on the 4 to come up for the 5 on the side. Good cut on the 5. Bumps the 6 down. Bumps the 6 down to the short rail. Could still be manageable here. Could realistically play that with a little center ball. Come back up above it. Goes for the 2 rail.
Out for the 9, gets around it.
Gets around the 9. I wasn't expecting him to go down and back on that one, but real good choice there. Almost came unfortunate with the 9 ball, but real good choice to not have to try and hold that ball, and you give yourselves a lot bigger margin of error.
Yeah, it's a tough one to hold, especially at the angle he was at. He had a few little obstacles there, but came out good. Worked out for Lance. And Lance getting out on that one, putting him out 3-1 in the set. Want to thank everybody for jumping on the stream here with us today, bringing you these finals. If you haven't yet already, be sure and go to our YouTube page, subscribe to Railside Productions. Help us out, keeping those subscriptions up. We'll be bringing you some more action next weekend at the annual 10-ball Scotch doubles tournament down in Billings at Brothers Billiards. That one will be a little bit of a collaboration between me and Todd Crum. I'll be playing in that event, but I will commentate when available. Lance with the break on this one. Got the 3 ball down. Bit of a tricky spot here with the 1. He's got a good safety to play. just pushes forward and kind of parks that one right beside the 2.
As your buddy Wayne Thompson would say, got boogered right on there.
Yeah, totally boogered up. But Roger's got a piece of this one. I think if he can come off it, bring it up behind the 9, float the cue ball down table. That catches it a little heavy, but he's in good shape. I don't think Lance has anywhere to go with the 1, so probably going to be looking at another safety here.
He's looking to see if it's got a little bit of an alleyway behind that 7 ball.
Oh, it does. It did just slide by the 7. And a big shot there by Lance. Comes up with a good one. Great shape here for the 2.
Huge shape, huge shot, great shape. Uh, really could extend his lead out here against Roger.
Yeah, good shape here for the 2. Just gotta draw off it a little bit for the 4. Give himself a little angle to get down to the 5. And give himself a little bit more angle than he wanted, but should be okay. Draws off it. Runs into that 5. Give himself a little sharp angle on it. Think if he can draw off this 5, keep that cue ball in the middle of the table. Come down table off the short rail for the 6. Runs into it a little bit and gets in a sticky spot here now. Ties it up with the 7.
Those balls are once again boogered.
Totally boogered those ones. Gonna be a little tricky to even come up with a safety. Might be able to skim off the 6 and come across table and put it behind the 7's an option.
Lance dialing up about the best safety he could come up with. Rolls that cue ball back up table, and not sure how much of the 6 ball Roger can see, but looks like he'll try and play this cut into the far bottom right here.
Coming, catching it a little thin. Go get
Side there by Smiley.
Good little stun off that 9 ball. Good shape here for the 10 to put himself up 4-1 on the set. He does so. Lance Stanchfield up 4-1 on Roger Creedman in our loser out match here Sunday at the Valley Hub down in Helena, Montana for the first stop of the Top Gun Tour Road to the Rocky Mountain Challenge. These guys battling it out to see who gets those 5 spots on Team Montana. But 4 of the 5 of the team members from last year in the finals. Nate Neargard, Wade Thompson, Jeff Boucher, Lance Stanchfield. All members of the team last year making it to the finals here today.
Well, they still have a chance to take top 4 spots too.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh no, that's not right. Because winner of this match will go on to play. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, they have a chance to take top 4 here.
Yep, they sure do. Winner of this one will play the winner of Dave Garcia and Brian LaFont.
Nope, we're a little far out, so we're ahead. Winner of this one will go on to be guaranteed 4th. Brian and Dave's match will go on to play the loser of Wade and Nate's match.
Yeah, you're right.
So we're moving a little fast on this side of the bracket. And
But still an opportunity for those 4 to make the top 4 also.
oh yeah.
So we'll see how it shakes out. Roger trying to hang on to his tournament life here. Down 4-1 in the set against Lance.
You do got to say though, Brett, if all 4 of them make the final 4, pretty strong argument. Obviously too early to tell, but pretty strong argument that all 4 of them would be back on Team Montana this year.
Yeah, there's been some rumbling so far. If we're just going to keep the same team as last year, as well as they did against Wyoming, but still going to have to prove themselves.
Yeah, a lot of work to do. Still a long road to the Rocky Mountain Challenge.
Lance is going to call the 8. Just trying to get a hit. Not able to make it between that 6 and 10. Gives ball in Roger ball in hand.
Sounded like you're about to say ball and Roger to hand.
I have a tough time with my words sometimes.
Hey, but you're doing pretty good on ball selection though.
It's been better today.
I'm wondering if it's you, if it's the blue felt, or if it's this fancy little ball marker that we keep forgetting to update every 5 seconds.
Well, I just appreciate all the help.
We know. Like Roger's playing another safety here.
Yeah, could be looking at a possible free safety situation. We've seen one of those today already.
It's a pretty good one, not bad. I think Lance has got a bit of a lane though. Roger hit that one a little stout.
Yeah, he wanted that one boogered up on that 7 ball.
Yeah. So I think Lance got the avenue to pot this ball. Oh, tried to cross bank it. Bit of a two-way shot there.
Roger trying a little back cut on the one into the side pocket, comes up a little bit off there. There from brings him back a little far. He's gonna grab the short stick, trying to get over this 5. Gonna play the 2 ball on the side. It's over a clean, but doesn't quite find the hole. Out there for Roger. There. Normal. Have that up
Good
in the
shot.
corner.
Yeah. Working it over, getting a good little rub on the 4, getting it off the rail a little bit. Done this one forward for the 5. Roger was hoping to be a little straighter on the 6.
Yeah, but should be able to pull this one across to play the 7 in the same pocket.
Yep. Good stun shot there. Pulls it off. Gives himself a little angle here on the 7. Not sure if he wants to draw away from the 10 or run into the 10. Like he's gonna draw away. Good choice there. Little sharp on the 8 here, but should be fine. Pull it back for the 9. Wants to be pretty straight here. Does. It's a little angle. He should be able to come around 2-3 rails. Then, or draw back. Well, whatever he decides. Go forward. 3 rails. Only needs 1, but he gets there. Roger narrowing the lead a little bit. 4-2. Lance with the break. I'll mention our sponsors once again during this break. Great Northern Dispensaries. Sean Brass. 2 locations in Great Falls for all your medical needs. Go over and see Sean and everyone at Great Northern Dispensary in the Valley Hub in Helena, Montana. Down here hosting this event. 11 tables, all brand new felt, brand new rails. Tables playing great. Place was jamming on Friday night. I'll tell you what, it was jam packed. Had a Halloween party in here. They had about 3 or 4 leagues going on. They had this tournament going on. I mean, the place was wall to wall. It was nuts. Really thank those guys for helping us out, making the stream possible. And Top of the Capitol. Frank Kinsel on Top of the Capitol. Thank all you guys for everything you did for us, helping us out, getting us down here. It's been a fun tournament. Lance with the break there. Cue ball getting away from him. So Roger's gonna have ball in hand. 1 ball's a little funny, tied up with the 2 a little bit.
Look at a 3 foul here first before I look at anything else. Just with the foul coming off the break right away.
Yeah, that's a good point. Starting out with a foul. If he's able to put this one in a good spot, he could put himself in good position here for a second foul. I think he's going to try and park this one behind the 2. That's a pretty rough spot if he's able to do it.
Pretty dicey getting that cue ball in and out of there too.
It is. It's tight.
Park that 1 ball in there and just.
Yeah, he's gonna try and put the 1 behind the 2.
He overran it though.
Yeah,
he's gonna have
he
a clear
did.
shot on the 1.
Hit that one with a little too much speed. Gives Lance a piece of the one here. And Lance coming up with one himself. Puts the 4 between the 1 and the Q. Roger in a tough spot here. Also got the 10 blocking the pocket, so just gonna try and come up with a hit.
You know, we were talking earlier about all these guys, you know, playing with each other and making each other better and just trying to get, you know, a really strong Team Montana. Nate just lost to Wade after what effectively was a failed safety on the 10 ball. And all three of them, all three, Jeff, Wade, and Nate are all sitting at that table reenacting that shot, trying to figure out what the best move on that shot was. Because it was not an easy one. And they're just sitting there talking it out, trying to figure out what the best move was. It's pretty cool to watch.
Those guys are total nerds. Just sitting over there nerding out on one shot, like, you guys get a life, seriously. No, they're fun.
Oh, they're on their second shot now.
No, they're it's quite a dynamic these guys have together. Pretty cool to watch.
Raj going airborne there, gets a good hit, but doesn't quite find the pocket, and that's going to bring Lance up with almost straight in one ball. He might have a little bit of angle to try and cheat that down. Just draw it between the 4 ball and the rail for the 2 ball.
Okay. At Austin, they're not New Balances, Austin. They're Nikes.
They them white Nikes. They look like white New Balances, but they them white Nikes.
I'm surprised Lance isn't rocking the pink dudes.
Old Smiley with them Hey Dudes on.
But he's
Oh,
rocking a little
LaFawn
salt
came
and pepper.
back after being down 5-2 and got old Garcia.
Oh, he did. Wow. Yeah. Big comeback there for Brian. So Brian moving
Wow.
on to play near guard this next match.
Dave Garcia's no slouch. That's an impressive feat coming back from being down 5-2, opponent on the hill.
So we're gonna have Wade Thompson and Jeff Boucher probably playing a hill match next here on the TV table, so that'll be a good one. Stanchfield putting himself on the hill. 5-2 to set against Roger.
Austin with the knockoff New Balance. I mean, they are not the Ultra Dad 5000s, that's for sure.
I think Nike should be paying Roger. You know, on this stage, that's big time, bro. Should be getting a check. Gonna be a little break here between a couple of matches. But we will have Jeff and Wade up next on the TV table. So stay tuned. All right, everybody's back to the table here. Roger with the break. Lance up 5-2 in the set. 2-ball down. Brian LaFond, Nate Nearguard starting their match. We're on table 2. That one will play the winner of this one. Roger playing a safety there. But, doesn't quite get the cue ball behind the 5 or the 7, so Lance is going to have a look here at the 1-6 combo. Going to go ahead and call the 6. Catches the one a little heavy, but puts it in a tough spot here for Roger. Lance playing another safety back there. Roger going with the short cue. Call the one in the upper right corner. Gets it. Way he was hoping to get it, but he got it. And he's going to use the short cue again. Try and get up over the 8. Just a little too close. Lance will have ball in hand. Gonna likely draw off this 4 for the 5-7 combo. Lance playing a good safety there. Putting that one behind the 8.
Roger hauling out at that 6 ball to get in there.
Yeah, he was hoping that one would fall. But Lance coming up with a good shot there, putting Roger in a tough spot. Ooh, wow.
Found it. Almost came away with it.
Almost made it. Yeah. Good shot there by Raj, just to get a hit, but I think Lance has a good look at this 6 to be able to pot the ball and come down table for the 8. Catches it a little thin. Not able to find the pocket. That gives Roger another good look at this table. Try and narrow that lead. Plays off the right side of the 6, comes down for the 8. Good shape here. Just play this one with a little inside. Swing it over for the 9. Gets a little long, but in good shape. Good little stunner off that 9. Good shape here for the 15/10 ball. Roger narrowing the lead, 5-3 in the set against Lance Stanchfield here in this loser match out.
Ball snapperoo there. Going by the 4 ball going down. Bring up a spot here.
I think he's
Makes
got to
sense.
look at the 1.
Yeah, he's got to look at the 1. I think he's trying to figure out what he's going to do when he gets back down for that 5. Looks like it's in a little bit of a wonky spot. Might have to get below it.
Well, the 5 passes into the corner on the low side, so he can make it in the top left corner. So from the 3 to the 5, he should be in pretty good shape. Not sure if this 2 passes the 9. This is going to be the tricky one. May have to come up with a combo. No, he was able to slide it by just enough. So Lance in good shape here. Just going to want to draw off this 3 a little bit. Hold it there for the 5. Nate Neargard jumping out the early lead against Brian LaFond over on table 2. And Lance coming off that 3 a little strong and ties it up with the 5.
Yeah, he had the angle running away towards the 5 because he was on the rail side of the 3, but wasn't expecting him to fall that much farther over.
Yeah, floated that a little further than I expected. Gonna try and skim off this 5. Get a ball in between, but unable to park it. And Roger's gonna have a look at the 5. Again,
I don't know what he's gonna do with it.
yeah, nowhere to really go with it. He can back cut it into the lower right corner, but that's if you're gonna make it. If you're gonna try and go for it, that's
That
where you
7
go.
ball might be close enough to that pocket too, where you can carry him that off that left side of that.
Yeah,
7.
and that's a little bit of safer shot too. You park your cue ball up near that 14. Play a bit of a two-way.
Not 100%. I think he did.
Oh, he was playing the carom off the 8. I see what he was doing there.
8 ball carom 2-way shot, trying to park it a little bit behind the 14. If the 5
Yeah.
ball drops, he's clear on the 6 all day. A little
Yep.
bit of ingenuity there by Roger. Doesn't come away with the shot the way he would have hoped, but it's still a good look nonetheless.
Yeah, and but I think it gives Lance an opportunity here to make the 5, come back for the 6. But that's 7/8's going to be a little tricky. I think he's got a carom situation there. Depending on how he comes off the 6, I think he caroms off the 7 into the 8. Try to pot the 8.
With the angle he's got here, I like the aggressive shot of trying to basically hit the 9 or the 8.
Come down and get right in the middle of those 3 balls.
Off
A little
really
bit of
flat
an
on that.
overstroke. A bit longer than he wanted to get.
Got that thing straight up table. Gonna bank the 7 back into our lower left.
Yeah, good two-way shot there. Puts it in a real tough spot for Roger now. So Roger's got some work to do here. Doesn't have a one rail kick to the 7. It could come off of the right short rail, possibly to get to the 7. I don't think he's got enough there either, though. So gonna have to come up with a 2, maybe 3 rail shot here to just try and kick to the 7.
Looking to go 2 rails here, maybe.
Yeah,
Wide
2,
rail,
3
short
rails.
rail.
Not all he's got. Other option. Oh, he's gonna kind of try off this short rail and spin it. Gonna have to put a lot on this one.
Oh, pulled away with a Z, and he had too much English coming
Yep.
back off that second short rail, pulled it
Yep.
back inside. Oh, that was a hell of a try there by Raj.
Yeah, you put that running English on that one, it kind of backfires you on the other rail.
Yeah, you got to find that sweet spot where it gets enough over, but not so much so that it carries through to the second one. And it just
Exactly. Yeah.
was a hell of a try there.
Yeah, Lance put him in a real bad spot. Didn't have a whole lot of options, so Lance with ball in hand here.
The one
That
saving
eight's-
grace that that Roger has here is that 8-ball's still in a tough spot to get
Exactly.
there. So.
Yeah. I think Lance wants to try and run this over and possibly run into the 9, but that gets a little tricky too.
I think he's trying to get below.
Yeah, he might just try and put this one on the short rail. Yep, just gets below it. Let it come off for the 9.
Yeah, just really spin this one out of there. Get that 8-ball going the right way and get that cue ball
Yeah.
up and not touch the 9 at all. Just like that.
Perfect. Lance Stanchfield to close this one out against Roger Creedeman. And he does. Lance moving on. Roger taking the 5th, 6th spot.
Yep.
And we're going to move on to Jeff Boucher and Wade Thompson in just a moment. We'll take a short little break and we'll be right back with you.